They say the first step is the hardest, but it is also the most powerful. This is Justin's very first gym session. He had zero experience, never stepped in a gym, probably played a little bit of baseball when he was in high school. He's now 27, 26, plays very good golf, and he wanted to learn how to get stronger. And it was my absolute honor to be his very first coach, to show him the ways. And in this video, I'll show you what it takes to get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So I shot a video in time lapse. So still trying to learn how to do things. But the very first thing I did was teaching him how to warm up correctly. And one of the most important things that we do is called the dead hang. So by dead hanging, you can stretch out your neck, especially your spine. You can hear some crackles, right? When you hang on down. And of course, once he's able to do some dead hang, we're going to add some knee raises, right, to help him with the core. And this is probably one of the best ways to start your warm up is with a dead hang with an internal rotation, stretch out the neck spinal area, and then do some knee raises, and then do some knee raises for core strength. Okay. And afterwards, we did some warm ups with the arms and then rotation to left and right, a little bit of legs. And afterwards, I wanted to know where he's at in his fitness, right? Because today is push day. So I asked him to show me his push-ups. And he could do a few, but he wasn't doing it correctly because his back was kind of arched. So here I am just kind of showing him how to do it. And hand placement by your chest coming up, he was putting a little bit too up front, up here. So when he was doing it, he was hurting his shoulder. So I told him to kind of put it down a bit further. There we go. And now I'm telling him to flatten his back and then keeping it straight. And now I'm showing him some more. And I told him that, hey, look, if push-ups are getting too hard, we'll do push-up variations, all right? We'll do knee push-ups, which will probably reduce maybe 40% of the weight load. That way you can still get some more in. And now I don't want to teach him how to bench too quick with a barbell just because it takes too much and there's too many mechanics. So we started with dumbbell, 7.5 kilos. And here I am, I'm kind of helping him with the wrist. So I showed him that when you come up, don't touch, but just kind of come slow like that. Have like 1 centimeter gap when you come up. So full control coming down, up like that. And then when you come down, come close to your chest. And here I'm doing a few for him. And one of the most important things is guiding him because he doesn't know where his strength is, right? The muscles, they have been sleeping for a very long time. So my job is to kind of push him a bit further than what he thinks he can do. So we were doing about 10 reps, 4 sets. And my job was to make sure that, hey, you're going all the way down. And when you come up, you're doing it nice, not just dropping it, but kind of slowly control up. That's why I was holding his wrist to guide him. Okay, we'll do a bit further, a bit more. And then, yeah, he's feeling it. You see his face? He's feeling his pain. Yeah, he's definitely feeling it. Okay, and then now, I think that's his 4th set. He's okay, and now we do incline. Yeah, and now he's telling me his experience is the blood flow, and he's really feeling it. I'm feeling it too. I'm getting pumped for him. So yeah, there we go. And if you see his face right here, he's doing a great job, right? So I also taught him how to breathe correctly. When you breathe when you push up. When you come on down, right? So you can see him breathing. Okay, great. Let's keep going. Yeah, he's feeling it. You can see him. The confidence is coming. He's smiling. He's really enjoying the process. So after that, we did tricep extensions. Okay. Now, as you can see, my gym isn't fancy. I don't have cables, but I do have resistant bands that is incredibly cheap and you can really do it anywhere. So here I am. I'm teaching him how to use lat pull down or tricep extension correctly, right? So what we're doing here is squeezing the arms and only moving your lower arm right here. That's all we're doing here. Okay, and here I am showing him more. Okay, and then I told him that, hey, look, even with the resistance band, go harder. Step a bit further back, it'll be much harder. And one of the things is I told him to squeeze, right? When you come on down. And now he's really feeling it, right? His tricep is like, oh my God, it's burning. So I was like, okay, let's kind of stretch. So we stretch, hold on to something and kind of go left and right to stretch out the triceps. Of course, there are many ways you could do this too. Okay, a bit further. Now we're just kind of talking some theories. And one of the things I told him was about documentation over here is I'll be writing out a program for him and I want him to use pen and paper, right? Don't put it on your phone because you'll be distracted. And we'll get more in on that later on. And then as we finish off, we focus on some abs and we did some leg raises. Okay. And I truly believe this is probably the easiest and the best thing to do. Knee raises and leg raises, either hanging or on the floor. And then about 30 seconds in, he's like, dude, I can't do it anymore. I was like, all right, no worries, man. Let's go ahead and take a rest and let's work on your upper abs. So we did some crunches. And then when we finished, stretch a bit further. And that's it. And